Hey, hello, how are you, Amanda? Seint Artist. We're gonna do our eyeshadow. I'm gonna play with Snowbird today. It's this color right here. It's so pretty, and I'm gonna pair it with Havana. I like these two colors together because one is a matte. I don't like using all shimmers on my eyes. I think it matures my lids, and that's because I'm of an age. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prep my lids. So I'm gonna get my blend brush here. And I'm gonna grab my brightening highlight and I'm gonna go from lash to brow, and I'm just gonna create a nice blank canvas. This is gonna cover all my discoloration. This is gonna cover my veins, the things. And then I'm going to set it with a shimmer. I know I just said I don't like my entire lid to be a shimmer, but stick with me on here. This is Drift, and it's just as good as using Cupcake, Pup, your setting powder. I like using this when I want a good shimmery base, but I am gonna pop, sorry, I thought I saw a car. I like having this as a nice base because it is a shimmer. However, it's a low flick shimmer. I'm totally distracted by the fact that I thought I saw a car. It was a leaf. Okay. All right, so I'm just tapping that Drift all the way up, okay? And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use the eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna go in on the fluffy end into Havana. It's this really nice bright orange, but it goes on so warm and so pretty. I love using this color. It's just a little brighter than using Leo, and I love it for fall. I love it for all seasons. It's a good all season color. A lot of people are scared of it because it has this orange pumpkin color to it. It's so good. So I'm just keeping this on my brow bone. So I have hooded eyes. So anytime I have color on my eyes and I put it in my crease or on my lid, nobody ever sees it again. I went to a football game and I decided last minute, I'm just gonna pop a little green on because it was kind of an orange color. And right before we left, I just popped a little bit of some green and some Bayou together. No one knew because I have hooded eyes. And I was like, well, there's that. Okay, so I have, look at this. You could stop here. This is such a pretty look with Drift and Havana. If you wanted to do that, that's a great option, but we're talking about Snowbird. So I'm gonna go in on the fluffy end and I'm gonna tap onto it and we're gonna put it on that brush and I'm going to stamp right over here. Now, because this is a shimmer, it's not gonna be as bold as one of the matte finishes, which is nice. We're just doing a little subtle outside of the eye look. I'm gonna bring this down under my eye right here and then up. But I like this to just push on that lower part of the brow bone on the outside, just like that. Isn't that pretty? And then having that Drift on the lid, it's just so good. You could go in on the small end and you can push this along that lower brow bone, just like that. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do that. That's very pretty. I like to keep my darker colors off my lid. It just makes them look a little bit bigger and it looks less hooded. I feel like if you take something from your brow bone and bring it all the way down, it doesn't hide your hood as much as you think it does. I do it sometimes because there are beautiful looks, but stamping this out here and keeping those darker colors outside of your lid is a great way to move your crease. And it's a great way to make your eyes look a little bit bigger. So we're just pushing that with the small end across the bottom of that brow bone and then using that fluffy end to just blend out and just tap as you need and build. But I like to keep as much off my lid as possible. And then we'll just bring this under like that. Perfect. This is just such a nice, cool tone that goes well with this warm Havana color. I need to find my eyeliner. Got my mascara here. Just need to find my eyeliner that I just got. Here it is. All right, I don't use anything fancy. It's just Maybelline Tattoo Studio. And I'm gonna waterline. I like to waterline because I have maturing lashes. And with maturing lashes, that just means I need to fill in between. So one of my tricks is I just push up in between my lashes right here, and then I flick out at this corner and just push in. And this just makes it look a little bit fuller with my lashes. I am gonna bring it off onto the lid right there. And this gives the illusion my eyeliner went all the way across and it extends my lash line. So pretty. I want to flick out a wing a little bit more. And then I'm going to take a little bit here and I'm going to use my smudger. Hey, this thing has a sharpener. That's neat. Didn't know that. And before this sets, because this does set, which I love, I'm just going to smoke it out right here. Just like that. It's just so pretty. I don't like having a harsh line, but I do like having something to find on the bottom. All right, so pushing up, I only go about 3/4 of the way over and then pushing into that lash line and then flicking out at the corner, pushing in. It's just kind of a figure out what you like for your face and then just do it every time. That's what I do. I just change out the colors. I essentially do this look with every one of my eyeshadow tutorials. I just change out the colors and that's it. So I'm just gonna push in, get a little on this lower lash line, flip it and smudge it. Dun, da, da, da. Done. All right, I'm gonna use a mascara called, I say it wrong every time, Monsieur Big. Does that mean Mr. Big? Monsieur? I don't know French. I should. That'd be a good language to learn. Okay, so this is by Lancome and it's just a sample size. I love sample size mascara. If I see one when I'm at Sephora or Ulta at the checkout line, I almost always buy it because they're good for your purse, they're good for your gym bag, they're good if you're not sure if that's one you would like. Anytime I try anything, hair product, makeup product, if there's a travel size, that's what I grab. Because if I don't like it, then I'm not stuck paying some crazy amount of money for something that didn't work and it's stuck in the cabinet under my sink, which is extremely full of products I don't use right now. All right, so wiggling at the root and pulling, and then there we go. And then I'm gonna go get my kids from school. I came home just to shower, make chili, and talk to you fine folks. Okay, that's it. That is the eyeshadow look. That's Snowbird. It's such a pretty color. You can bump this up. This is why I like these colors. So this is a great go to work look. In case you're wondering, I'm wearing taffy. I have worn taffy every day this month and it's gonna be really hard to not wear it after this when it's not available. Go get taffy. You're gonna be asking me about it next month anyways. Go buy it. So I'm gonna grab the eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna take Seint setting spray and I'm gonna spray the fluffy end. All right, we're gonna spray the fluffy end so it's nice and wet. And then I'm gonna go into Snowbird again. Tapping on to Snowbird, and this is going to make it more pigmented. I'm gonna grab my little mirror here and we are just going to bump this up using it wet. And I'm gonna get both sides before my brush starts to really dry. And then you just start blending it in. But you can easily take this from day to night by just getting a wet brush. Look at how pretty that is. It's such, I forgot how pretty this color is. Now I'm just gonna start using it all the time. But I love pairing this with Havana because it's a matte finish. I don't believe in pairing shimmers with shimmers on shimmers. I just couldn't. I don't think I could do my whole lid in Snowbird and Drift. I would just look like I was going to the disco. So adding that little bit of a matte finish with Havana, honestly, it makes a world of difference. That's it. Now I'm done. Now I'm done. On top of this great eyeshadow color, go get taffy. Have a good day.